Hello traders, how are you? Vladimir here from Home Trader Club, and in this video I want to share with you 5 things that I really wish I knew before I started trading. So let's begin with number 1. Analyze, then execute your trades, then manage your trades. What do I mean by that? When I started, after the first process of learning, I was in a rush to place my trades. What do I mean by that? I saw some high breakout or low breakout or trendline breakout or anything, and I just buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, or even worse, just rumors. Whatever others did, I was trying to copy. And like, oh, if this guy is buying, I should buy. If this guy is selling, I should sell. This is a terrible mistake. And after all this year, more than 15 years now, doing that, learning from that, I can clearly tell you this is a terrible mistake. Okay? The correct way to reach to a weighted, good, proper decision in trading, not just in trading, in any investment you are doing, is analyze the market, regardless of what market you are attempting to participate in. Then execute your trade or your investment, and then manage it. Okay? Think about it this way. If you are buying a house, are you going to buy a house just because somebody else bought a house there? Or just because somebody told you, oh, that's a good neighborhood, and you don't do your research? Of course you do. You check the neighborhood. You check the city. You check the facilities. You check the possibilities, the opportunities, how far you are from main highways, main roads, and the main things you need to have a proper, convenient, comfortable life. So same exactly with trading. Before you execute any trade, analyze the market, analyze the instrument you are looking to trade, make proper analysis, proper trading plan, and then follow for strategy execution. And that's a very important thing, because beginners, when they come to trading, they just rush to trade. They don't want. Who wants to analyze the market? It's a waste of time, isn't it? Well, no. Well, if you treat it this way, then don't be surprised if you will be counting loss after loss after loss after loss without understanding what's going on. Because if you just buy or sell because a temporary high or low or trend line or Fibonacci or indicator gives you a signal, that's not trading, that's gambling. Okay, trading must be a set of rules that has to meet. Okay, set of rules that has to meet, and then you can execute a trade after you analyze the market. And after you execute your trade, don't forget to manage and stay in a trade as long as there are reasons to stay in a trade. Or in simpler words, as long as there are reasons to be part of this trade or to enter the trade. If the market gives you some opposite signs or reach critical levels and fail to break these key levels, step back. The second thing I want to talk about is, and I will quote one of my favorite quotes here, what comes easy won't last. What lasts won't come easy. I love this saying. I love this, the logic behind that, and it actually drives me in my life. But before we continue, I would like to say big thanks to 8K Broker for supporting me and this wonderful community. To enjoy the special offers, thanks to 8K Broker, please check the link below this video in the description. So what do I mean by that? Most traders, especially the beginners, because the advanced went through all that, they know what it takes, they know how long it all lasts. But most traders, especially the beginners, or those who are trying something, fail, trying again, the they do it with absolutely wrong expectations, absolutely wrong anticipations and understanding of the whole process. And to be honest, recently, in one of the chats we have in a home trader club, a trader who I have huge respect to, Peter, said very great thing, which I personally relate to big time, and I want to share it with you. So there was discussion of sometimes trading is really so painful, and it makes you just feel giving up, like, oh, so many things to do and check and respect and pay attention to. It's easier to give up, right? But here is what he said, and I loved it, so I want to share it with you. Peter, thanks for bringing it up. So when you enter an industry that allows you to make more in a month, or you know what, not in a month, in a year, to make more than professional doctors do, or lawyers do, or other huge professions do, when you enter this industry, in that case trading, which allows you to make numbers that nobody dreamed about, you must understand and estimate and remember how much efforts the other professions took for these people who earn these crazy numbers. CEO of huge companies, or big doctors, or big lawyers, or anything else. Surgeons, right? Whatever. How much effort, soccer players, tennis players, how much effort, sweat, dedication, pain, disappointment are these people put into their journeys to reach the level where they get paid the way they get paid. Trading is no different. And you must understand, if you want to be at the top, or to be able to earn the numbers you dream of, then always remember, how much does it take to reach the level in any other industry? And remember, trading allows you to do more. But it comes with dedication, pain sometimes, yes, of course. No pain, no gain, you heard that. Sweat, giving up moments, tough moments, crying moments sometimes, breaking wood, mirrors, glass, whatever. Sometimes the wish to revenge, sometimes very emotional moments, tough moments, psychological moments. And yes, that's what it takes. And this is why this quote I love so much: what comes easy won't last, and what lasts would never come easy. And if you want to be that level, then you must accept that, and you must remember. So once again, Peter, thanks for that great inputs and insights you shared with us, and I wanted to bring it to the community. And remember that, guys. And I wish I knew that when I started, because when I started, I was young and stupid, and I expected everything to be here and now. Well, like anyone else nowadays, right? But, well, my luck is that I belong to the category of people who never give up. And when they have a goal, I'll break walls, I'll reach that. And that was what trading was for me. That is what trading was actually for me. I was so determined to actually make it happen, nothing would stop me, including these losses. Nowadays, thanks to these tough moments, I sit here, I record this video, and tell you, embrace these moments. They will make you the tough trader you aim to be, the successful trader you are looking to be. The next amazing thing I will also quote, because it's very important what I'm going to talk about. The two biggest enemies of human happiness, and in our case, traders' happiness, are pain and boredom. Let's break it down. But before that, I would like to ask your support. If you find value in this video, please hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, please consider to subscribe with the subscribe button below this video. Feel free to share this video with anyone who you believe can benefit watching that and hear the things I have to say here. Thank you very much in advance for your help. Let's continue. So once again, the biggest enemies of human happiness or traders' happiness or traders' success, boredom and pain. What do I mean by that? When I entered the market, it was 2005, 6, 7. This was the year where I was building up myself. 2006 was my first, the execution of my first trades. The market was much more volatile. It was different. Not so many algorithms, not so much volatility, and the rates were different, the conditions were different. So the moves, it was much more, let's say, moving or volatile during the days. With the years, it changed. And on the last 5 years, maybe more, there are more periods of boredom. It was the same back then, but just less frequent. What do I mean by that? There are days that there is nothing to do on the market. There are weeks that there might be no setups on trading, whatever the market you are trading. There might be months, if you are an investor, that there is nothing to invest in. Well, if you rush and if you force, you might really find something. But the problem is when you find something forced, you usually bend some rules on the way to do it. And pain. Pain I refer to as emotions. Losing. Nobody likes losing. Nobody loves losing, especially when it comes to money. Who loves losing money that they earn hard with working hard or trading hard? Who likes to lose this money? No one. And when there is a loss or sequence or series of losses, the pain is so big and it brings out the worst of our emotions. And we are ready to go on revenge on the market. And usually, when we try to do that, it takes the worst of us and bring to the wrong result. And there's a great saying about it. If you find yourself in a hole and you want your way out, the first step to do is stop digging. Right? Because we're digging, we're looking for a solution. Stop digging and think properly how to get out of this hole. So it's very important to understand boredom and pain are two terrible things. I wish I knew that back then, because when the market is not moving, what are we doing as traders? We are forcing. Oh, if there's nothing on the euro dollar, there must be something on dollar yen. There must be something on gold. There must be something on the S&P or the euro pound or Aussie dollar or Aussie CAD, whatever. No. There are days that there are nothing to do. And in such days, close the computer early or go watch an important educational video. Learn something. Go over your track recording, your journal, analyze yourself, analyze your action, or better, refresh your brain. It's important. Remember that. Boredom and pain. Pain I refer to as emotions after losing streak or something that doesn't work well for you. These things can ruin any process of the trader to successful trading. Avoiding a problem never makes it go away. I mentioned before emotions. So what we do as traders, everybody is telling us trade without emotions, but it sounds good, but how could that be done? We are not machines. We cannot trade like machines because we are not machines. How can you trade without emotions if we are emotional creations? We are emotional creatures. How can we actually avoid it? So there is no way for that. That's the truth. Because I was trying to avoid emotions, but how? I was like, I cannot get angry. I cannot get no revenge. It doesn't work this way. It absolutely doesn't. There will be emotions. There will be tough moments. You will get angry after a loss. You will get angry after a sequence or a series of loss. You will get angry when a system you bought gives you fake alerts and causes you lose at some trade or one day or a week. You will get angry when signals followers you are following give you wrong signal. You will get angry when the money you invest in some bot is having bad period. And you will get angry when you are buying and the market goes down, and when you are selling the market goes up. And you will get tired sitting, waiting for a setup, waiting, and nothing builds up and nothing happens. And you will have this feeling of, screw that, leaving the Forex market, moving to something else, with another wish, another dream of making fast returns. So these emotions are part of the game. You cannot avoid them. The best way to deal with the emotions is to learn what they cost to you. I'll give you an example. I learned that the more I sit in front of the computer, the bigger the chance I will make a mistake. I will force a trade. Maybe that's not the mistake is not the right word here, because mistake would sound like something wrong on the chart, right? But it will take me one step closer to force a trade. When I'm sitting, there is nothing to do, and I'm just observing the chart, analyzing more and more and more and more and more. The more you spend time, the bigger the chance you will find something that will justify your trade. Some bullish candle, some trend line, some support, some resistance, some Bollinger Band, whatever. There always will be something. So when I learn with myself, in that cases, it's best I close the computer and I step back. That's the first thing. Second thing, thanks to track recording myself and the trading journal I am managing, I learned that there are some instruments that are doing better for me in a sell, and some instruments are doing better for me in a buy, and I know how to participate with them. Some setups and some specific conditions I learned that it's best to avoid. I learned that when I am super tired, I increase the chance of mistake. Because when I'm tired, your brain does not work in the efficiency of other days when you are not tired, and in that case, you will not pay attention to all the important set of rules. You will misjudge the risk management, and so on and so on and so on. So all these things, all these little things, little details. Oh, here it is. I was looking for this dirt. All these little things are important. You have to learn how you actually behave when these emotions are high or are there. What they manage to cause to you. You have to learn how do you participate when you are working the whole day and then you have only half an hour to trade. Are you rushing or not? You have to learn with your limits, your lifestyle, what the negative emotions cause you to do. And that's how you become better. Not by avoiding the emotions, by learning to deal with them, learning to live with them peacefully, learning to work with them, not to fight them, not to deny them. And remember, avoiding a problem never makes it go away. If there is a problem with the emotions or with something technical, then you keep closing your eyes to that and you are hoping that it will just get better. Or if you never use stop loss and go huge lots and you have huge loss and you keep repeating this behavior and you just say it will be fine next time. No, it will not. It might be fine 1 time, 2 times, 10 times. Eventually it will catch you and it will cause you terrible losses. So don't close your eyes to the problem. Avoiding a problem will never make it go away. And that brings me to the last thing I wish I knew. Old ways will not open new doors. Absolutely classical, and I love this one a lot. What do I mean by that? When I started, when I was trading, I was repeating the mistakes I was talking about. And I was in a hope. I was always moving and looking for a new strategy, new indicator, new something, just to fail with that again and going back to something from the past. And if something didn't work for me back then, why would it work for me now? And I'll give you the best examples. Elliott waves, one of maybe the best, definitely one of the best, top ranked ways to analyze the market and find trading opportunities. I know all the theory. I read tens of books on the subject, watched tens of webinars, worked with tens of traders on that subject, but it never clicked to me. What clicked to me personally was cycles, divergences, multi-time frame synchronization. This is my trading style. That's what took me years to develop, to find, to polish, and I keep improving and polishing every single time because I want to learn how I can do better, or at least avoid some of the mistakes that cost me money in the past. So if I just go back to the old ways or the old doors, they will never, very important to remember, the old ways would never open new doors for you. There will be nothing new, nothing better. And in the next time you are trying to do something you did in the past and you fail. Okay? You can try to do it differently, yes, but if you failed, not just because you gave up, no, if you failed, if it never clicked, it will not work. Same with human beings, same with people. There are people in our lives that we just can't click with. There will be no chemistry. And if it didn't happen once, twice, 3 times, it will never happen in the future. You can find a way to be peacefully next to each other, but you would never be good friends or helpful to each other or be able to make a good communication. It just doesn't click. So remember, old ways will never open new doors. Okay? So instead of always forcing something from the past, expecting different results, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results would never work. Never. Move on. Improve. Next thing that makes you better. Not old things that didn't click to you. Okay? Again, not because you gave up on something or didn't learn it enough or didn't put enough efforts. That's not the cases I'm talking about. Then of course, if you didn't do your efforts, then of course bring the effort because there might be something you are missing. I'm talking about different things. If you did your best, you really try, you did everything you can and just doesn't click, it's not yours. And there are so many things I tried and it's not mine. That's why I designed and polished my way, the way it clicks in my brain. I did try to emulate other traders. It's a mistake. You should never emulate anyone. You should never copy anyone. You should develop the best version of yourself. You should learn from successful traders. You should learn from proven techniques and strategies. You should build yourself thanks to that. But you should never copy or trying to be someone else who you are not. So that's it for this video. These are the 5 things I really wish I knew about trading when I started and I wouldn't do all these mistakes. But thanks to all these mistakes, I allow myself to be here today and to record this video for you. And hopefully you will not do the same mistakes I did. So thank you for your time watching this video. Best to you and yours. And I want to take this opportunity to invite you to our trading family, the Home Trader Club, where you will get your access to our full trading courses, real-time trading opportunities and education, access to the community, and so much more. Join us with the link below this video in the description. Again, best to you and yours, and thanks for your time watching this video.